On Randall Field, it's the annual Wahpeton Post 20 Baseball Tournament. Today's game is brought to you by Bell Bank, Belmore & Sons, Cargill, Carlson Valley Insurance, Chahinkapazoo, Hike Camp Construction, Mindak Farmers Cooperative, Schmitty's Plumbing and Heating, Smith Motors, Valley Beach Service and Manufacturing, Action Realty, Buyer Insurance Agency, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, and Vision Ford. Now, here's KBMW's Andrew Zimmel.
Welcome back to B92.7 FM and KBMW News Live on YouTube as we get ready for Wahpeton's second game of this post-20 annual tournament. An excellent day for baseball in Wahpeton at Waterstad Stadium, John Randall Field. We'll get this one underway in a moment as we get ready for first pitch here at John Randall. We'll go through your starting lineups as well. Wahpeton lost to Lemoore 5-4 in their first game of this tournament. They play today at 10 a.m. and then right now at 3 p.m. Tomorrow, they play the last game of the day at 5:30. So the starting lineup for East Grand Forks Post 157, the visitors on the board as Wahpeton hosts the tournament. They're the home team throughout the entirety. Noah Freitz as the second baseman batting first. Hunter Vanderson, the center fielder, batting second. Riley Hams, the shortstop, batting third. Tanner Nowilski, the pitcher. James Van Up, the catcher, he'll be behind the plate batting in the the 5 position. Batting 6 is Jake Sutherland, the first baseman. In third base is Beck Bloom, and at center and left field is Jace Ford. For Wahpeton, on the hill is Jaden King. Behind the plate, Jackson Fleetfoot at first base. Josiah Hoffman, second base, Jack Ridnour. Third base, Riley Timian. At shortstop is Caden Kappas. Left field, Caden Hockert. Center field, Tori Ulick. And in right field, Gavin Schroeder. So take a quick break and come back with your first pitch in a moment on B92.7 on KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Are you tired of impersonal service and surprise fees from your bank? Time to change that, and fast. Just open your new checking account at Bell Bank, in person or online. It's America's best checking, and we'll work with you to make your switch as smooth as possible. Get started at bell.bank/easy. Already a happy Bell customer? Tell a friend. Once they switch, you'll both get $50. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Bonus will be deposited within 5 business days after qualifications are met. $50 minimum deposit to open.
Belmore & Sons in Wahpeton provides their customers with sewer and water line installation, mounds and drain fields, trenching and excavating, septic repair, and septic plumbing. Belmore & Sons are licensed, bonded, and certified. Give them a call at 642-8689 or 640-7662. Belmore & Sons, serving the area in sewer and water line installation, mounds and drain fields, trenching and excavating, septic repair, and septic pumping. Give them a call at 642-8689.
Join a winning team at Cargill Wahpeton. Starting pay of $24.90 an hour plus $3,000 sign-on bonus. Cargill Wahpeton now hiring for operations technicians. Comprehensive benefits package and immediate PTO accrual. Apply online at www.cargill.com/careers. Cargill is an equal opportunity employer. If you'd like to advertise a job opening on the KBMW Radio Employment Connection, reserve a spot by contacting us at 701-642-8747 or email studio@kbmw.news.com.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an Auto Owners Insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Summer of 2023 is here, and it is the best time to do the zoo. At Jankaba Zoo, they have all kinds of mammals, such as silly spider monkeys, otters, tigers, and bears. Stop down and see the cheetahs, Chica and Naya, the bobcat family, Jack and Clover. Jankaba Zoo is bigger and better than ever. Stop down and see what makes Jankaba Zoo one of the best zoos in the country. Jankaba Zoo opens 7 days a week, 10 till 7.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Welcome back to B92.7 FM and KBMW News Live on YouTube. I want to thank you guys for checking us out on YouTube. Make sure you hit the little bell and the subscribe button so you never miss another game. Your number 1, 2, and 3 hitters for East Grand Forks, who are coming off a tough 8-inning loss to Lemoore. Lemoore was able to score 3 runs in the top of the 8th inning, take a 7-5 lead. Final score was 7-4. Take a 7-4 lead. Final score was 7-5. Leadoff man for post 157 is Noah Fritz, the second baseman. Hunter Venderson is batting second, and Riley Hams, the shortstop, batting third. Hams hit a long solo home run in the game against Lemoore. The right-handed batter just kind of poked it over the fence. 307 to right field, and I'm telling you, folks, it is a beautiful day at Vaterstedt Stadium at John Randall Field. King on the hill, the lanky lefty, wearing his stirrups. Wahpeton in white jerseys, white pants, white hats. East Grand Forks black jerseys. And we are underway. First pitch at 2:55 p.m. We're 5 minutes early. Beautiful. 1-0 count. Nobody out, nobody on in the top of the first. Third game of the day for the broadcast crew. The delivery. Swinging and a miss as King gets him cutting. 1-1 count. Nobody out, nobody on as Fritz steps back in. The second baseman for Grand Forks. The pitch. High and inside. Cookie cutter strike. 1-2 count. And Fritz, he ran in the game earlier. We didn't have his number. Where's number 2? Pitch inside corner. Fleetfoot tries to set it up for his man. Not quite there. 2-2 count. Taps both sides of the plate. Sets up. The knee-high kick. The delivery. Hard hit ball into right field. Coming in hard on it is Schroeder. So a leadoff single by Noah Fritz to start. Hunter Venderson steps in. The center fielder. Right-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. Delivery, ball in the outside corner, misses away. 1-0 count. Bonderson steps back in. Left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. Or left-handed pitcher, right-handed batter. Pitch misses inside. 2-0 count. Rodder takes his lead at first. King looks over. Fleetfoot sets up on the outside corner. Down the middle of the plate for a strike. 2-1 count. To Watterson. Riley Hams on deck. The shortstop. Runner takes his lead at first. King looks over at him. The knee kick, the delivery out of the stretch. Foul ball into the net behind first base. 2-2 count. Runner takes his lead at first base. King looks over at him. Fleetfoot sets up the delivery. Swing and a miss. As King gets the K, he puts the K in King. Riley Ham steps in, the Shortstop. Ham steps in, right-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. The delivery. Swinging and a miss. Fifth throws down to Hoffman. Oh, and if he turns the other way, he decided to turn back into the field. If he turned the other way towards the foul line and swiped the tag, we'd probably have a runner out on the base pass. Good throwdown by the backstop, Jackson Fleetflint. One of the reasons he's one of the better catchers in the state of North Dakota. 0-1 count. The pitch. Hard hit ball. Foul. The 0-2. Ham steps back in. Leans over the plate. Right-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. The delivery. Ball misses high. 1-2 on the inside pitch. And as a lefty, you have a natural kind of tail to the ball. It's always going to tail towards the right-handed batter. So you don't really need to develop a really hard-breaking curveball. Ball gets away from Fleetflint as King tries to throw a curveball. Run swung on and fouled straight back. 2-2 count. King working on the third base side of the rubber. Runner takes his lead. Looks back at him. The pitch. Swung on and fouled back again by Hams. Hams high on the hog, trying to get his team a win in this Wahpeton tournament. Lost 7-5 in 8 innings in the game right before this. Wahpeton, they've done a pretty good job of they have breaks in their action. When you set up the schedule, you can kind of give your team some breaks. They had the 10 a.m. first pitch this morning. Then they had the game happening now. They had an entire game in between. And then, of course, tomorrow they're the last game of the day. The pitch, runner goes outside, throw down by King, and it's going to go into the East Grand Forks dugout as the runner. Are they going to say he's going to have to stay at third? I believe so. So the throwdown kind of, I guess, bounces out of Fleetflint's hands. The 2-2 count, one down, runner 90 feet away. As Riley Ham's now in a situation where he can get his team on the board first. Top of the first, one down, one on. 0-0 ball game. King working on the third base side of the rubber, looking in. Comes set out of the stretch. Fleetflint sets up outside the pitch. It misses away and going to walk him. Runners on the corners. Milwaukee steps in. Milwaukee, a left-handed hitter, one of the rarities that King faces in this tournament. The opposing pitcher, so a lefty-on-lefty duel right now. The delivery, ball misses high, 1-0 count. And with a left-handed batter, again, the breeze coming in at about 10 to 12 miles per hour outside of center left field. A short porch in right field. You have a situation where you leave it at too high and too inside, you could get in trouble. King, though, he does throw with a little bit of zip on his fastball as the fastball inside fouled off down the third base line. 1-1 count, one down in the top of the first. Fleetflint comes out behind home plate, gives the signs. Want to make sure the middle infield understands that if the runner does take second base, that's not the goal. The goal is to keep East Grand Forks from scoring the first runs of this one. The 1-1, the runner takes his lead at first. Fleetflint down the middle of the plate, sets it up. The 1-2. Good pitch from King. Nowitzki steps back in. Pickoff move from Fleetflint. Hoffman gloves it, lets the tag down, not in time. Is dangerous play. I have always wondered why you throw behind the runner with a runner on third base. Not the ideal to be on. And I've seen situations where you have the pickoff move, you go to first, and they try to back cut, get the runner on third, because on the throw over to first, the runner on third is going to take another step in case he gets by him. I've seen situations where the pitcher will throw to first and the first goes third. 1-2 count, one down, runners on the corners in the top of the first for East Grand Forks. The pitch misses away, loads the count 2-2. Nowitzki steps back in. Milwaukee steps back in. The delivery. Ball misses high, and Fleetfoot pump fakes the runner back into third. Takes a face full of sand as Hams making sure he's not the first base runner to get caught. 3-2 count, one down, runners on the corners for East Grand Forks. Pitch down the middle for a strike 3 called. Second K for Jaden King. He puts the K in King. Chance Van Epp steps in. Van Epp's the catcher for post 157. 2 down, runners on the corners. And Wahpeton in their first game, they left a ton of runners on the base pass. 13 total runners, 9 in the final 3 innings. The pitch. Ball in the outside corner, misses by a hair. 1-0 count, and what you don't want to do if you're Grand Forks is leave too many base runners on early. You've already shown that you can put bat on ball to King's fastball. The delivery, swung on and missed. Fleetfoot throws down again. One hopper to Hoffman. He stays in front of it. 1-1 count. Really trying to get Riley Hams on the base pass. Got to make you feel good. If you're Hams, the shortstop, they respect your wheels. The 1-1. Short kick. Comes home with it for the outside strike. 1-2 count on the right-handed hitter. Two down on the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Fleetfoot throws down. And did they get him on the base pass? They did. Caden Kappas, good snag to lay the tag high. And they caught Hams on the base pass. Well, that's a tough one. We go into the bottom of the first. No runs, 1 runner left on base. We'll be back with the top or bottom of the first. You're listening to B92.7, watching live on KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Mindak Farmers Cooperative is proud to be serving the Red River Valley since 1974. The staff at Mindak Farmers Cooperative would like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of the agribusiness community. From the fields to the parts stores to the factory, everyone works together to sweeten the local economy, pumping millions into the strength of our schools, community, and businesses. Thank you all for supporting the local farmers and our communities. Your Sugar by Nature, Mindak Farmers Cooperative in Wahpeton.
As much as we all like to win, it's important to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is one of the most important aspects of any sport. The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of the players, coaches, and spectators are remembered. The next time you attend a game, think of how history will remember you. Good sports show you how to play the game. This message brought to you by Schmitty's Plumbing, Heating, and Sheet Metal Incorporated, your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service in Wahpeton. Call them at 642-6574.
B92.7 is KBMW FM Breckenridge Wahpeton, powered by Vision Ford. DriveWithVision.com.
Welcome back, Andrew Zimmel on the call with you on B92.7, streaming live at KBMW News Live on YouTube. It is going to be on the hill. Nowalski, the Tanner Nowalski. Pitching. Caden Kappas, Gavin Schroeder, Jackson Fleetfoot are your 1-2-3 hitters. Wahpeton on the third or the first base side. The home team, though, they're not going to have any problems as the sun will, odds are, not be setting by the time this game wraps up. Remember, if you're in town, if you're trying to catch one of these games, there will be one more game following up this one. Detroit Lakes and Fergus Falls. They have the nightcap, the 5:30 game. That game will not be broadcasted here. You might catch it on Three Borders Sports Network. They have it at 5:30. First game tomorrow for us is 12:30. That'll be the Lemoore and Fergus Falls game. You can catch that game on KDDR, the Tornado in Oaks, streaming live at KBMW News Live on YouTube. So we're going to get a lefty-on-lefty battle, as Tanner Nowalski is a lefty pitcher as well. And Wahpeton only has one lefty hitter. So there's only really one batter who will benefit, and that will be super senior Tori Ulick. Ulick potentially could benefit. It's the lefty-on-lefty showdown, but the rest of the Wahpeton right-handed hitters might have a tough time. Bottom of the first, Wahpeton lost earlier today as the home team, trying to come back and correct that. Pitch misses on the inside corner, 1-0 count. Kappas steps back in, taps both sides of the plate, looking for the first strike of this at bat. Milwaukee, the delivery. Ball misses low, 2-0 count. So the left-handed pitcher looking for the strike zone. Milwaukee's jersey maybe a size too big, looks kind of baggy on him. The delivery. Ball inside corner on the right-handed hitter, 2-1 count. And the other frustrating thing when you're working in that first base dugout is that all the right-handed hitters, they don't feel the natural. Pitch on the inside corner, misses low, 3-1 count. Whereas if you're in the home dugout, you automatically feel like it's almost like an extension of the batter's box. You can take practice cuts. In the first base dugout, you're not really getting a good eye on what that release angle looks like. The 3-1, the delivery to Kappas, misses on the outside corner, so a leadoff walk for Wahpeton to start the bottom of the first. Gavin Schroeder up to bat, the right fielder. Schroeder getting the signs from his third base coach, Chris Kappas, steps in, taps both sides of the plate. And Caden Kappas has been known to swipe a bag or two, left-handed pitcher. The delivery, ball misses inside on Schroeder, 1-0 count. So you're going to be a little bit more careful on the base pass as the lefty might have a slide pickoff move. And the other part about being the leadoff man, getting on base, you kind of want to see that pickoff move. What does it look like? The 2-1 count, the high knee kick, the delivery out of the stretch, fouled off by Schroeder. 1-1 count, nobody out, 1 on for Wahpeton in the bottom of the first. So you want to take a big enough lead to have him try to pick you off, but not so big of a lead that you get picked off. It's a very thin line to walk. The 1-1 count. Milwaukee looks over, the delivery. High fly ball on the first base side as the hit and run goes foul. 1-2 count to Schroeder. On deck, Jackson Fleeflet. The power hitting backstop in the hole, Jaden King. Bottom of the first, nobody out. 1-2 count to Schroeder. Milwaukee looks over at the runner. The high knee kick from the lefty. The delivery out of the stretch. Ball inside. 2-2 count. Milwaukee working from about the middle of the rubber as the first baseman holds Kappas on. Comes set on the hill. Catcher sets up on the outside corner. The 2-2. 3-2 count. Loads the count as Schroeder gets the signs from his head coach. Steps back in the box. Taps both sides of the plate. The 3-2. The pitch. Ball misses high. Back-to-back walks from Milwaukee. Puts 2 on for Jackson Fleeflet. Breeze coming in from center field. Dimensions at John Randall Field. 324 to left. 307 to right. 372 to the right center corner. As it looks like the catcher is getting a wristband. Switching him out as he comes behind home plate. Van up. Calling the balls. Or calling the pitches for his guy. Milwaukee already engaged on the rubber. As Fleeflet takes a step out of the batter's box. That's dangerous as a pitcher because if you drop that ball, it's a balk. So you don't want to be engaged too long. Nobody out, 2 runners on. Fleeflet comes in the box. Milwaukee looks back. The high knee kick out of the stretch. The pitch in the dirt. Catcher able to keep it in front of him. Kappas takes third and no throw over. So runners advance on the wild pitch. And it looked like Jace Van Epps had the angle to throw over to third base. Decided against it. Might have been a good call. Third baseman might not have been ready for it. Well, that means that Milwaukee can go back out of the windup. 1-0 count. High knee kick. The delivery. Misses inside on Fleeflet. 2-0 count. So the Grand Forks East pitcher still looking for the strike zone. Back-to-back walks as Fleeflet has a hitter's count. Nobody out, 2 on in scoring position. The delivery. Ball misses low. 3-0 count. 0-0 ball game in the bottom of the first on B92.7. Streaming live at KBMW News Live on YouTube as well. Fleetfoot steps in. Keaton on deck. Pitch. And Fleetfoot holds back on it. Ball in the corner for a strike. 3-1 count. I think Fleetfoot wanted to probably swing at that, but on a 3-0 count, you don't want to swing away. The delivery. Ball misses inside. Gets away from the catcher. So Kappas is going to take home on the wild pitch. And 3 straight walks by Milwaukee. And it's interesting to see if his head coach comes out to talk to him, and he will. Early in this one, Wahpeton takes a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first. Nobody out, runners on the corners. As Jackson Fleetfoot has enough speed that if he wants to take second base, he could. Now, in the bottom or the top of the first, runners were on the corners for East Grand Forks, and Fleetfoot was able to get the final out on the base pass. Pitcher warming up in the bullpen for East Grand Forks as the coach and the coach and his catcher talk about it. Do we have enough time is the question, or does he have enough in the tank to keep going, or is he still going to keep walking guys? This is, I think, the conversation right now on the hill. And coach goes back to the dugout on the third base side for East Grand Forks. Jaden King coming on deck, or coming to the plate. Riley Timian on deck. Runners on the corners for the opposing pitcher. Trying to do himself a favor here. Milwaukee working on the first base side of the rubber. Fleetfoot takes his lead at first. Schroeder at third. Milwaukee comes set on the hill. The delivery. Swinging and a miss by Jaden King. 0-1 count. King bats right-handed. Pitches left-handed. Only one left-handed batter. Only one left-handed batter in the Wahpeton lineup. The 0-1 count. The high knee kick, the delivery. Fouled back. 0-2 count to King. As Milwaukee has moved over to the first base side of the rubber and is almost pitching across his body. So when you're pitching from the third base side, you have a little bit more room to release. When you're pitching from the first base side, he is working, again, like almost across his body on that inside corner. The delivery. Ball misses high. 1-2 count. Nobody out. 2 runners on for post 20. Milwaukee steps back on the hill. The 1-2 pitch. Ball misses away. 2-2 count to Jaden King, who his team has a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first. Two-two count. Milwaukee, the delivery. Swung on and a strikeout by Jaden King, the first out of the inning. So Riley Timian steps in. And a batter warming up in the bullpen for East Grand Forks. Could be Levi Anderson. We'll see if there's a pickoff move now, and ball gets away from the first baseman. Schroeder scores. Fleetfoot gets up from second, comes into third. So a error on the throw brings Schroeder home. That's a 2-0 lead, and Fleetfoot now 90 feet away. 1 down for Timian. So a layup for the RBI potentially. That pickoff move was it was the first pickoff move that Nowalski made. The pitch bounces in front of the plate, goes down the first baseline, and Jackson Fleetfoot walks in. So 3-run first inning already for post 20. Kind of correcting some of those maybe early game issues they had against Lemoore. Get back in the winners column. 3-0 count. Milwaukee, the head or the high knee kick, the delivery to the plate, 2-0 count to Riley Timian. And for Timian, you know, it's nice your team has a 3-0 lead, but for those of you at home keeping track of the stats, the pitch, ball misses or catches the outside corner, catcher drops it. 2-1 count. You think to yourself, you're like, you know what? I wish you would give me something to hit here. Juice my RBI stats a little bit. The 2-1 count, the high knee kick, the delivery. Ball misses inside, 3-0 count. So the first 3 batters walk, the first 3 batters score for post 20. Milwaukee, the high knee kick fouled down the first base line by Timian. It hits the wall and rolls back into the playing field. Hawker chases it down, brings it back over. 3-2 count. Timian steps in, taps both sides of the plate. Milwaukee nods at the first, shakes at the second. Catcher sets up on the outside corner. The 3-2. Swing and a miss by Riley Timian. Sits him down. That's the second K of the inning for Milwaukee. Bases empty for Caden Hawker, the number 6 hitter in the lineup. Tori Ulick on deck. Right-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. The high knee kick out of the windup. The delivery, ball misses away. 1-0 count. So Milwaukee worked himself in a little bit of a hole, now finding the strike zone. Catcher sets up inside. The delivery, chopper back to the pitcher. Milwaukee fields it cleanly in front of the mound, goes one with it for the 1-3 putout to end the first inning. So after one complete, Wahpeton 3, East Grand Forks 0. We'll be back with the top of the second in a moment on B92.7, streaming live at KBMW News Live on YouTube.
I know everyone is ready for summer, but is your car? Bring your car in for a pit stop at Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Get a multi-point inspection done for those long summer rides. Oil change, new tires, brake pad, and rotor installations are all something to look into, so you can spend more time at the lake rather than stuck on the side of the road. Plus, you can get 10% off on all AC labor. Located at 101 North 11th Street in Wahpeton or online at smithmotors.com. That's smithmotors.com.
At Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing in Dwight, we're dedicated to serve America's hard-working sugar beet growers. We have Amity and Artsway aftermarket lifter wheels, along with a large inventory of parts for all makes and models of sugar beet equipment and toppers. In stock and available for pickup or shipping. Count on the experienced team at Valley Beet full-service shop for all your sugar beet equipment repairs or to respiral or replastic grab rolls. Just a quick drive west of Wahpeton or south of Fargo. There's no job too big or small for Valley Beet Service of Dwight. Give us a call at 642-1181. That's Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing.
So East Grand Forks find themselves in a hole. I was asking the players before the game, I said, how'd the high school baseball season go for you? And they looked at me with, I'm going to say contempt, might have been disgust. They said, we didn't win it. I said, okay. Got it. Pitch on the outside corner misses to Jance Van Epps, the catcher for post 157. I don't think they liked the question. Came off a loss against Lemoore, too. The delivery, ball misses high. 2-0 count to the backstop. Jaden King on the hill. The lefty pitcher, lanky, had 2 Ks in the first inning. The pitch, swung on and fouled into Fleetwood's glove. 2-1 count. Catcher sets up outside. The delivery from King. Swing on and miss. 2-2 count. So Jake Sutherland on deck, the first baseman for post 157. The pitch from King. Swing and a miss as Caden King strikes out his third. He puts the K in King. Jake Sutherland stepping in. Wahpeton leads 3-0 after scoring 3 in the bottom of the first. 3 walks, 3 runs for post 20. The high knee kick, the delivery. Swung and a miss as Sutherland chases one on the outside of the zone. 1 down, nobody on in the top of the second. King out of the windup, the high knee kick, the delivery from the lefty. Ball catches the inside corner of the plate for a strike. 0-2 count. And King looking in. Trying to get his 4th K. The pitch. This is high. 1-2. I think Jackson Fleetfoot and Jaden King were trying to get Sutherland to chase a ball outside of the zone again. Sets up again on the outside corner. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Jaden King picks up his 4th K. He puts the K in King. As Carson McDonald steps to the plate, the right fielder. And this could be the first trouble that King faces, a left-handed batter. 2 hitters, 2 guys back to the bench. The pitch, swing and a miss. As McDonald chases one out of the zone. East Grand Forks hitters, they like those high balls. The 0-1, the pitch. Swing, did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2 on the check swing. Beck Bloom on deck, the third baseman. King going for his third K. The delivery. Ball in the outside corner. Jackson Fleetwood tries to set it up. Barely missed it. The 1-2 count. Jaden King, he might need a string for that hat as it's fallen off now a couple times. The 1-2 count. The pitch. That time gets him looking. 3 Ks for Jaden King in the second inning. He puts the K in King. 5 Ks through 2. We'll be back with top of the third in a moment. 3-0 lead for Wahpeton on B92.7 and streaming live at KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Want a bigger home, or is it time to downsize? Now is the time to own your dream home. What's really important is finding a home that's right for you. No one has more experience and expertise than Action Realty in Wahpeton. They are your hometown real estate agency, serving the Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding areas with 5 available agents that are ready to work for you. Whether you're buying or selling, call Action Realty today at 642-4700 and make sure to listen to the Action Crew talk real estate on KBMW every Tuesday morning around 9 a.m.
When you think of a local crop and farm insurance agency, call Bayer Insurance. They are your local ag agency. Their farm policies cover all aspects of your farm operation and offer the most all-risk coverage available at a very competitive price. Bayer Insurance Agency knows crop hail insurance. Let Bayer Insurance Agency review your coverage, and together they can properly cover your 2023 crops. Call Bayer Insurance Agency today at 642-0955. Our plans are based on yours.
Welcome back, Andrew Zimmel on the call with you, and a tough first inning for Milwaukee. A tough second inning for his hitters. Up to bat this inning, Ulick, Hoffman, and Ridenour. Ulick, a left-handed batter, a left-handed pitcher. Nowalski. The delivery. Ball misses on the inside corner. 1-0 count. 1-0 count as Nowalski, the delivery. Ball in the outside corner, gets him looking. 1-1. And Nowalski, he walked the first 3 hitters in the first inning. All 3 of those batters scored, and those are unforced errors if you're a pitcher. You got to throw balls across the plate. The pitch bounces in front of the plate. 2-1 count. The 2-1. The delivery. Ball on the inside corner. 3-1 count. Nobody out, nobody on. The pitch. Swing and a miss by Ulick. Loads the count, 3-2. Josiah Hoffman on deck. Open stance for the lefty hitter. Timeout taken by Ulick. Probably a good call as Nowalski was taking his time on the hill. Steps back in. Full count. Nobody out, nobody on. The pitch. Ball misses away. Another walk as Ulick gets on base. 4 walks already. And it looks like we might have that pitching change we talked about. Levi Anderson was warming up in the bullpen as Hoffman comes to the plate. Jack Ridenour, the number 9 hitter as well, going. And, yeah, the coach, he's sealing up. He said, we got to make a pitching change here if we want to win this game. We'll take a quick break and come back with that change next on B92.7 and streaming live at KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
Are you tired of impersonal service and surprise fees from your bank? Time to change that, and fast. Just open your new checking account at Bell Bank, in person or online. It's America's best checking, and we'll work with you to make your switch as smooth as possible. Get started at bell.bank/easy. Already a happy Bell customer? Tell a friend. Once they switch, you'll both get $50. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Bonus will be deposited within 5 business days after qualifications are met. $50 minimum deposit to open.
Belmore and Sons in Wahpeton provides their customers with sewer and water line installation, mounds and drain fields, trenching and excavating, septic repair, and septic plumbing. Belmore and Sons are licensed, bonded, and certified. Give them a call at 642-8689 or 640-7662. Belmore and Sons, serving the area in sewer and water line installation, mounds and drain fields, trenching and excavating, septic repair, and septic pumping. Give them a call at 642-8689.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call with you on B92.7, streaming live at KBMW News Live on YouTube as well. If you want to watch over there, not a bad idea. Thank you to all of our loyal viewers checking us out. Levi Anderson on the hill for East Grand Forks. As he gets his last warm-up pitches done, coming up to bat is Hoffman, the number 8 hitter on deck. Rittenhauer, the number 9.
Now pitching for East Grand Forks, number 13, Levi Anderson, moving up to right field. Number 9.
Runner takes the lead at first. The pitch shows bunt, and Hoffman almost took one off the chin. Diving into second base is Ulick. 1-0 count to Hoffman. Ulick in scoring position. Tori Ulick, we haven't seen him run the bases in a year. He still has a little bit of speed. The 1-0 count. Anderson working on the first base side of the rubber, out of the stretch. The pitch on the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 count. And Hoffman, he wanted to show bunt on that first ball that came his way. And that's dangerous. He had your whole mouthful of teeth looking right at it because that was an inside high pitch. I imagine if he was still batting in a normal stance, he could have taken it off the shoulder. The 1-1 count. Pitch catches the outside corner. Nice looping curveball. The 1-2. And Hoffman is the first batter to see Anderson on the hill. So you kind of take that leadoff hitter mentality. You want to see as many pitches as possible. Ulick takes his lead, second base or shortstop and second base holding them on. The delivery, swinging and a miss by Hoffman. He takes his seat on the pine as Jack Rittenauer comes to the plate. Runner on second base. 3-0 lead in the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second on B92.7. Rittenauer taps both sides of the plate. Open stance for the second baseman. Tori Ulick takes his lead at second. The delivery. Swing and a miss on the outside corner. 0-1 count. Rittenhauer taps both sides. Ulick takes his lead. The pitch. Ball in the outside corner misses, and Anderson's hat falls off. A lot of hair between Anderson and King they're working with. Gotta have to get a tighter hat maybe. The 1-1 count. Ulick takes his lead at second base. Comes set on the hill. Looks over the runner. Pitch, hard foul ball down the first base line into the net. The 1-2 count. 15-mile-per-hour winds coming out of northwest. 74 degrees and cloudy skies. 1-2 count. Rittenhauer going to choke up on the bat. Second base and shortstop holding Ulick on. One down the pitch. Ball misses high. 2-2 count. Caden Kappas on deck. Walked and scored a run in the first inning. 2-2 count to Rittenhauer. Ulick takes his lead. The pitch. Swinging and a miss from Rittenhauer. So strike 3 called as he takes his seat on the bench. Kappas up to bat. Wahpeton still looking for their first hit of the game. We'll have a 3-run lead. 3 straight walks to start. 3 straight runs scored on wild pitches. Runner on second. 2 down. Kappas takes his spot in the at the box. Ball low and away. 1-0 count. Ulick takes off, pitch on the outside corner, gets called for a strike, bounces into third base, rolls into left field. Ulick jumps up and goes. Left fielder fields it, throws home, not in time as Tori Ulick stole third base, got up on the pitch or the throw that went away, and extends this lead to 4 runs. 4-0 lead for post 20. Kappas, empty bases, 1-0 count. I think it's a 1-1 count as the ball in the outside corner got called for a strike. Yeah, 1-1, 2 down, bases empty. Ball low, 2-1 count, 2 down, empty for the leadoff man. Gavin Schroeder on deck. He scored a run as well in that first inning. Anderson steps back on the mound. Right-handed pitcher, the high knee kick out of the windup. Ball, elbow high strike, 2-2 count. This is the first time Anderson gets to come out of the windup. He replaced Newalski, who walked Ulick. And then Anderson comes in, 2 straight Ks. A throw down by the catcher essentially cost this run, the delivery. Ball misses away, 3-2 count. Wasn't his run to begin with, though, as Nowalski left that runner on base, so he gives up 4 earned runs. Full count to Cap. The leadoff man wiggles the bat on his shoulder. 2 down, the delivery. Ball in the outside corner, barely misses the strike zone, so Caden Cap is able to collect his walk. Gavin Schroeder steps in. Runner on first as Cap is hitless today with a run scored. Draws 2 walks. Jackson Fleetfoot on deck. He drew a walk as well in the first inning. Catcher sets up on the outside. Anderson out of the wind or out of the stretch. The delivery ball misses away. Campus takes off the tag, not in time as Caden Campus slides underneath the high tag by the second baseman. Oh, 1 count to Schroeder. Cap is in scoring position for the right fielder. Gavin Schroeder, one of the better hitters during the high school baseball season. His bat kind of cooled off in the back half. The pitch, swinging and a miss by Schroeder. Throw over to Cap. Not in time as Caden Cap steals third base. So a wild pitch away. Gavin Schroeder, 0-2 count. Trying to make something happen here. Wahpeton didn't leave anybody on base in the first inning. Bottom of the second, 4-0 lead for post 20. Anderson out of the windup, the delivery. Ball misses high and away, 1-2 count. And I think for Campus and the Wahpeton base runners, this backstop has shown that some of those balls may get away from him. So a wild pitch potentially could score you. The 1-2 count. High knee kick from Anderson, the delivery. Hard hit ball, and it's going to be lined out to the third baseman. So 1 runner left on base after 2 complete Wahpeton leads, 4-0. You're listening to B92.7 and watching on KBMW News live on YouTube.
Join a winning team at Cargill Wahpeton. Starting pay of $24.90 an hour plus $3,000 sign-on bonus. Cargill Wahpeton now hiring for operations technicians. Comprehensive benefits package and immediate PTO accrual. Apply online at www.cargill.com/careers. Cargill is an equal opportunity employer. If you'd like to advertise a job opening on the KBMW Radio Employment Connection, reserve a spot by contacting us at 701-642-8747 or email studio@kbmwnews.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Welcome back, Andrew Zimmel on the call with you as Wahpeton leads 4-0 after 2 complete. Top of the third coming up. East Grand Forks trying to cut into this lead. Jaden King, he was wheeling and dealing, having a very good first 2 innings. 4 Ks through 2. As Bloom, the number 8 hitter in the lineup, coming to bat. Jack 4 on deck, the left fielder. Bloom steps in, the third baseman, the high knee kick out of the windup. The delivery from King in the dirt on the outside corner of the right-handed hitter. 1-0 count. Nobody out, nobody on in the top of the third. 4-0 lead for post 20. A high knee kick, the delivery. Rocking back and firing, misses low. 2-0 count. Having a good time in the press box. Very relaxed. The 2-0 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Big cut from Bloom. Trying to get all those runs back on one swing. Empty bases. 2-1 count. King already back on the hill, working out of the windup. King looks in, gets the signs for Fleetfoot. Sets up outside. The pitch, swing and a miss on the inside corner. 2-2 count. The delivery from King. Outside and low, almost rung him up. 3-2 count. 5 Ks already for Jaden King. The 3-2, the delivery. Foul ball off the plate. Count stays 3-2. And King is, I think his career high in single game strikeouts is 10. So he's already halfway there through 2 innings. Trying to get a 6-1 here. Nobody out, nobody on for East Grand Forks in the top of the third. Wahpeton post 20 leads 4-0. The delivery from King. Hard hit ball back in the middle. Cap is able to field it cleanly at short. Goes one with it and pulls Hoffman off the bag. An E6, a rarity from this Wahpeton squad. As Jack 4 steps in.
Left fielder number 1,
Chase Forey, the left fielder. King out of the windup, or out of the stretch. The delivery swung on and missed by Forey. Nobody out, 1 on. 0-1 count to Forey as the left fielder steps back in. King out of the stretch, looks over at his runner. Having a lot of pickoff moves by King. Shows bunt, goes back to the pitcher. King fields cleanly, goes one with it in time. Hoffman able to glove it on the low throw. The 1-3 put out. Runner advances to second base. 1 down as Noah Friese steps in.
second baseman number 2, Noah Reed.
So Freeze, he had a single, ended up on third base in the first inning. Couldn't get the 90 feet he needed. Still a scoreless game from East Grand Forks. Runner on second. King looks back. That comes forward. The delivery. Down the middle of the plate for a strike. 0-1 count. And Freeze, he swung at the first pitch he saw in the first inning. Decided to watch a strike go by there. Lefty pitcher, righty hitter. The delivery. Ball in the outside corner of the dirt. Fleetfoot able to stay on top of it. 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the third for East Grand Forks. King comes set. Cap is holding the runner on. The pitch outside. Fleetfoot able to hop up and pump the runner back to second base. 2-1 count. Freeze wiggles his bat on his shoulder. Comes set. Pickoff move. Cap is able to... No. Ball goes out of his glove as Tori Ulick in center field backing it up. So runner stays at second base. Wahpeton might have got lucky there. They didn't advance 90 feet. As Ulick and Kappas kind of rolled in between them. Little no man's land between short and center field. 2-1 count. King out of the stretch. The delivery. Ball misses on the outside corner. 3-1 count. Hunter Varderson on deck. Struck out swinging at the first inning. One of King's 5 victims. 3-1 count. King comes set. Kappas holding the runner on. The pitch. Inside for a strike. 3-2 count. Loads it up. King working on the third base side of the rubber. Comes set on the hill. Looks back. Kappas holding the runner on. The delivery. Swing and a miss. So the 6K for Jaden King. As 2 down. Runner advances to third on the drop third strike. So Beck Bloom 90 feet away. Hunter Varderson steps in. Varderson struck out swinging. 6 Ks already for King. Doing a really good job on this Saturday afternoon. King comes set. The delivery. Ball in the inside corner for a strike. 0-1 count. East Grand Forks haven't taken their bat off the shoulder a whole lot. They're not chasing a ton of pitches. Just watching them go by for strikes. The 0-1. The pitch. This is high and inside. 1-1 count. Right-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. Your infield from first base to third base. Hoffman, Riddenhauer, Kappas, and Timian. King comes set on the hill. The pitch. Ball misses away. 2-1 count. Your outfield. Hockert in left, Ulick in center, and Schroeder in right. And this is probably the lineup you're going to see most throughout the summer. King on the hill. The delivery. Ball misses inside. 3-1 count. 2 down, runner on third. 4-0 lead for post 20 in the top of the third. Grand Forks trying to get a runner across. The knee kick, the delivery, ball misses away. Runner takes off from third on the wild pitch by King, and King not able to hold on to it. So Varson draws the walk, and a wild pitch scores Bloom. But it's interesting that Varson walks down the first baseline, kind of a trot. Honestly, with the play at the plate, there might have had you could have had a runner go as Chris Kappas comes out to talk to his squad as a meeting on the mound. That's only the first or the second walk for King this afternoon. As East Grand Forks takes a 4-1 or trails 4-1 on your scoreboard. As short meeting at the hill as Coach Kappas goes back to the first base dugout. Wahpeton the home team, but in the first base dugout as East Grand Forks played the game ahead of this one. A 7-5 loss to Lemoore, who are 2-0 today. Beat Wahpeton and then beat East Grand Forks. Riley Ham at the plate, 2 down, runner on first. The pitch, hard hit ball over the head of the second baseman, rolls into right field and gets by. Gavin Schroeder rolling to the wall. Runner rounds third, comes into home, and Ham, is he going to have a triple? He is. Looks like Gavin Schroeder might have taken his head off the ball as that ball rolled right by him. Wow. So Ham hit a solo shot, and now in the game earlier, and now an RBI single. Tanner Nowalski steps in. Struck out swinging his last time, the left-handed batter. The pitch on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1 count. 4-2 lead. 4-2 lead for Wahpeton. The delivery. Ball misses low, 1-1 count. Jace Van Epps on deck. He struck out swinging another one of King's victims. Runner 90 feet away. Fleetwood sets up outside. The pitch misses high and away, 2-1 count. Well, King was marching along and now trying to find the strike zone, get back into his mojo. Out of the stretch, left-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. Kick, ball goes down the first baseline, foul. 2-2 count. And Eli Camp is going to come out of the dugout to chase that one down. King out of the stretch. The delivery. And Fleetwood already walking back to the dugout. Not quite there. 3-2 count. Home plate umpire was not going to give the pitch low and away. I thought it was there too. Dumowski might have another breath of life. The delivery. High fly ball. As Caden Kappas gets underneath it and makes the third out. So 1 runner left on base, 2 runs score in the top of the third, 4-2 lead for Wahpeton as we go into the bottom of the third on B92.7 and streaming live at KBMW News live on YouTube.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Summer of 2023 is here, and it is the best time to do the zoo. At Jankaba Zoo, they have all kinds of mammals, such as silly spider monkeys, otters, tigers, and bears. Stop down and see the cheetahs, Chica and Naya, the bobcat family, Jack and Clover. Jankaba Zoo is bigger and better than ever. Stop down and see what makes Jankaba Zoo one of the best zoos in the country. Jankaba Zoo open 7 days a week, 10 till 7.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call with you as Levi Anderson on the hill for East Grand Forks. Post 157 trails. 4-2 on your scoreboard. Bottom of the third coming up. Up to bat this inning, Fleetwood, King, Timmy, and those are some power hitters. Fleetwood walked in the first. King struck out, and Timian struck out. So 0 for 2 from the three batters this inning. Anderson, a right-handed pitcher, and Fleetwood, King, and Timian all right-handed batters. And another Braxton Pauley warming up in the first base bullpen. The high knee kick from Anderson, the delivery. Foul ball straight back into the net by Fleetwood. 0-1 count to the catcher. Anderson's come in and done a pretty good job. Got 3 outs to end the second inning. 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Left a runner stranded at third base. The delivery. Swinging and a miss by Fleetwood on the outside pitch as he punches his helmet going back. Not happy about chasing that one outside the zone. 0-2 count. King on deck. Takes a couple practice cuts. The 0-2 count to Fleetwood. Anderson out of the windup. The delivery. Ball misses high. And 1-2 count. Fleetwood didn't chase that one out of the zone. Taps both sides of the plate. Open stance. Breeze dies down from left center field. The high knee kick, the delivery. Ball in the outside corner. Misses in the way away. 2-2 count in the left-handed batter's box for Fleetwood. Steps back in the box. The high knee kick, the delivery out of the windup. The pitch misses away. 3-2 count. So Anderson had him 0-2. Fleetwood said, let me force you to throw me some strikes here. Fouling off a couple. Full count. Nobody out, nobody on. The high knee kick, the pitch. Hard hit ball. Goes in the hole. Shortstop now be able to make the backhanded grab, so Fleetwood gets on a single to start this bottom of the third. Jaden King, the pitcher for Wahpeton, looking to get some or help himself out more, leading by 2 runs. Riley Timian on deck, 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. King going to be a senior on next year's Wahpeton Husky team. It's going to be tough. Played a lot of baseball and basketball with the upperclassmen. The delivery. Check swing. And it looks like a 1-0 count. Van Up comes behind the plate. Flips it to Anderson. Runner on first. Nobody out. In the bottom of the third, 4-2 lead for Post 20. Anderson back on the hill. Looks over his shoulder, comes set. Rounder takes the lead. Pickoff move. Not in time as Fleetwood able to get underneath the tag. 1-0 count to King. Right-handed batter steps back into the box. He had a 2-run homer against Lemoore. Helped Wahpeton get on the board. The 1-0 count. Delivery, outside corner. Catches it, 1-1 count. Home plate umpire expanded that strike zone. Like I said, they expanded on the right-handed hitters just a couple inches off the plate. And I imagine that's partly because a tournament game, you want to keep these games moving. The 1-1 count. The pitch. King watches it go by for a ball. 2-1 count on the inside. Fleetwood takes his lead. King wiggles the bat on his shoulder. The 2-1. Pickoff move. Fleetwood able to get back to the bag. Not in time. 2-1 count. Taps both sides of the plate. Open stance for the right-handed hitter. Trying to help himself out. Score a couple more runs. The pitch. Breaking ball misses high and away. 3-1 count. And King, he's got some speed on him. He's been able to put the ball on the right side of the field plenty. And with the first baseman holding the runner on, there's a lot of room to work with, a lot of room to operate on that first base side. The 3-1 count. The delivery. And goes off of his front shoulder. So hit by a pitch, puts 2 runners on base for Riley Timian. Feels like Jaden King has like a magnet in his hat or his shoulder or something. He always seems to be getting caught on the inside. Timian on or at the plate. Caden Hockert on deck. As the pitching coach coming to talk again for East Grand Forks. We'll take a quick break and come back with more on B92.7 and KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Mindak Farmers Cooperative is proud to be serving the Red River Valley since 1974. The staff at Mindak Farmers Cooperative would like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of the agribusiness community. From the fields to the parts stores to the factory, everyone works together to sweeten the local economy, pumping millions into the strength of our schools, community, and businesses. Thank you all for supporting the local farmers and our communities. Your sugar by nature, Mindak Farmers Cooperative in Wahpeton.
B92.7 is KBMW FM Breckenridge Wahpeton, powered by Vision Ford. DriveWithVision.com.
Welcome back, Andrew Zimmel on the call with you on B92.7 FM and streaming live at KBMW News Live on YouTube. As Riley Timian coming back into the box after the conversation between his coach and after his coach comes out and talks to him. Two runners on. Nobody out in the bottom of the third, a 4-2 lead for Post 20. Anderson looks in. The delivery shows bunt. Lands in front of the plate. No. Blows in the back of the catcher is able to make the grab. Wahpeton, normally a pretty good bunting team, has had some trouble today. Bunts back to the pitcher as well as foul ball bunts. Normally they're pretty good at laying the ball down. The 0-1 count. Anderson looks in. Fleetwood takes the lead at second. Shows bunt again. Timian can't lay this one down either. 0-2 count. So after the conversation with the East Grand Forks head coach, Anderson throwing a little bit harder off the hill. Timian steps back into the box. Taps both sides of the plate. Open stance for the third baseman. Infield playing the grass. Third base playing normal position. The delivery from Anderson. Fouled off by Timian. Count stays 0-2. So Fleetwood at third, King at first. Timian trying to add to the Wahpeton Post 20 lead, a 4-2 lead for his team. Catcher sets up on the outside corner. Second base holding the runner on. The delivery from Anderson, and Timian gets called for the third strike. Riley Timian thought he got hit, ends up taking a hit to the batting average. So Timian goes home. Caden Hockert steps up. 1 down, 2 on for the left fielder. 4-2 lead for Post 20 as East Grand Forks put 2 on in the top of this inning. Anderson takes a step off the mound. Fleetwood was dancing at second base, goes back to the bag. Anderson engages back on. Ulick on deck, scored a run in the second inning. Fleetwood trying to score his second run of the game. Takes the lead, second pitch hit to the second baseman, goes 2 with it, gets the runner to first, not in time. So Hocker gets on in the fielder's choice, 2 down. Fleetwood advances to third base. So King goes home, and Josiah Brewer going to be running for Fleetwood, the catcher for Post 20. Tori Ulick coming to the plate has a chance to add to the Post 20 lead. Runner 90 feet away. Brewer, a relatively, I would say, a good base runner. Hasn't gotten picked off running for Fleetwood, which I guess Jackson Fleetwood's probably pretty happy about too. Helps his run numbers. The pitch. Hard hit ball down the third baseline. Goes foul into the bullpen. 0-1 count. So Brewer at third. Hockert at first. Timeout taken by the catcher. Gives the signs. 2 down. Where you don't want that third out to be is on the base pass if you're Post 20, especially with a runner 90 feet away. Ulick takes a couple practice cuts. Comes back in the box. Anderson looks over his shoulder, comes set on the hill out of the stretch, the right-hander. The short knee kick, the delivery. Ball in the outside corner for a strike, 0-2 count. Tori Ulick not happy about that call. Looks over at his head coach as Chris Kappas gives the signs one more time. 0-2 count, runners take their leads. Ulick going to have to choke on the back, defend home plate. The pitch, ball in the outside corner, misses the strike zone, sliding in, and get him on the slide. Wow, so Caden Hocker gets thrown out on the base pass for the third out, so we will end the third inning 4-2. 1 runner left on base. We'll be back with more in a moment on B92.7, your home for American Legion Baseball.
As much as we all like to win, it's important to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is one of the most important aspects of any sport. The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of the players, coaches, and spectators are remembered. The next time you attend a game, think of how history will remember you. Good sports show you how to play the game. This message brought to you by Schmitty's Plumbing, Heating, and Sheet Metal Incorporated, your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service in Wahpeton. Call them at 642-6574.
I know everyone is ready for summer, but is your car? Bring your car in for a pit stop at Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Get a multi-point inspection done for those long summer rides. Oil change, new tires, brake pad, and rotor installations are all something to look into, so you can spend more time at the lake rather than stuck on the side of the road. Plus, you can get 10% off on all AC labor. Located at 101 North 11th Street in Wahpeton or online at smithmotors.com. That's smithmotors.com.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call with you as we go into the top of the fourth. Jace Van Epps, Jake Sutherland, and Carson McDonald, your 5, 6, 7 hitters. And King, he sat them all down in the second inning. 6 Ks for King. As King on the hill for Wahpeton. Van Epps steps in. The catcher for East Grand Forks fouled off. 0-1 count. And like we said, I think the season high last year for King was 10 Ks in a game. The pitch, ball misses high and away. 1-1 count. Van Epps a little bit more discipline at the plate that time. Didn't chase it away. Nobody out, nobody on in the top of the fourth. The delivery. High fly ball goes foul down the first base line. Bounces on top of the fence. Rolls into the fans on the first base line. 1-2 count. For Van Epps, you're looking right, or what you're looking for here is a breaking ball. This is what King goes to when he gets up in the count. The 1-2 count. The high knee kick. The delivery. Ball misses high and away. 2-2. Wahpeton leads 4-2 on your scoreboard as the umpire goes over to the third base dugout to get balls. Right-handed batter, left-handed pitcher. Sutherland on deck. The high knee kick from King. Pitch, swing and a miss. Picks up his 7th K. As Jaden King puts the K in King. Jake Sutherland up to bat. The first baseman, he struck out swinging as well in the second inning. The delivery, high fly ball. That's not a swing and a miss. As Hockert makes the grab in left field. That ball came off the bat hard, but just did not have enough power on it to send it where I think Sutherland wanted it to go. Carson McDonald steps in. Struck out looking in the second inning. Correction, Levi Anderson at the plate. The delivery, swinging and a miss by Anderson. Anderson steps in. The delivery, high fly ball into right field. Gavin Schroeder fades back on it. Breeze takes it into his glove. So 3 up, 3 down in the top of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth coming up in a minute. You're listening to B92.7. Wahpeton leads East Grand Forks 4-2.
At Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing in Dwight, we're dedicated to serve America's hard-working sugar beet growers. We have Amity and Artsway aftermarket lifter wheels, along with a large inventory of parts for all makes and models of sugar beet equipment and toppers. In stock and available for pickup or shipping. Count on the experienced team at Valley Beet full-service shop for all your sugar beet equipment repairs or to respiral or replastic grab rolls. Just a quick drive west of Wahpeton or south of Fargo. There's no job too big or small for Valley Beet Service of Dwight. Give us a call at 642-1181. That's Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Want a bigger home, or is it time to downsize? Now is the time to own your dream home. What's really important is finding a home that's right for you. No one has more experience and expertise than Action Realty in Wahpeton. They are your hometown real estate agency serving the Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding areas with 5 available agents that are ready to work for you. Whether you're buying or selling, call Action Realty today at 642-4700 and make sure to listen to the Action Crew talk real estate on KBMW every Tuesday morning around 9 a.m.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call with you on B92.7 and KBMW News Live on YouTube. 4-2 lead for Post 20 as we go into the back half of the 4th inning. It's going to be Tori Ulick, Josiah Hoffman, and Jack Riddenauer. The final out of the 3rd inning was Caden Hockert on the base pass. Don't want that 3rd out to be on the base pass, and left a runner 90 feet away. Wahpeton's left runners on base in the previous 2 innings, 1 in the 2nd and 1 in the 3rd. Levi Anderson on the hill still for Post 157 out of East Grand Forks. Nice windy, breezy day as our producer getting a little bit of a breath, fresh air. Getting ready for the last warm-up pitches. You can listen to this game on B92.7. You stream it live as well as KBMW News Live on YouTube. Reminder that we got you covered tomorrow as well for both of the Lemoore games as well as Wahpeton. Tomorrow we start the fun at 12:30, Lemoore and Fergus Falls. 3 p.m., Detroit Lakes and Lemoore. 5:30, the nightcap, Wahpeton and Detroit Lakes. We'll have those games for you. Tori Ulick steps in, left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. Hoffman on deck, on deck. Nobody out, nobody on in the 4th inning. Ulick swings at the first pitch as he sees. Foul down the third base line. 0-1 count. Tori Ulick was a big part of the state tournament qualifying team last year for Post 20. The pitch shows bunt, pulls back in time. The 1-1 count. Nobody out, nobody on. The 1-1. The pitch, high fly ball on the third base side. Third baseman, and we'll see, did that land foul or fair? And they say it landed foul, so Tori Ulick going to have to come back into the batter's box. 1-1 or 1-2 count for Ulick. That was about as close as you possibly could get for a high fly ball as it landed in between the catcher, the third base, and the pitcher. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as Tori Ulick goes back to the bench. Hoffman's coming to the plate. The first baseman for Wahpeton. He struck out in the 2nd inning. Wahpeton leads 4-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. The delivery, ball on the outside corner, gets Hoffman watching it. The pitcher took one on. It looked like he might have taken that off the chin on the throwback as it one bounce to him. 0-1 count. The pitch to Hoffman. Inside corner. He watches another go by for a strike. 0-2. Count. The pitch. Ball misses way outside. 1-2 count to the right-handed first baseman. Jack Riddenauer on deck. The number 8 man in the order. And then back to the top with Campus. The high knee kick. The pitch. Breaking ball goes off of Hoffman's helmet. So they're saying he has to stay. So he bent out of the way of the pitch, but that's what a breaking ball does, is it breaks. So it breaks into Hoffman, and Kappas goes out to talk to his to the home plate umpire, saying he did try to get out of the way. He ducked below it. I'm surprised. Well, Hoffman stays in the box. Nothing like getting a little bit of a nice one off the helm, off the dome. The 1-2. The pitch. Hard hit ball goes past the third baseman. That woke up Hoffman. Rolls down the third baseline. Left fielder goes to get it. Hoffman stand up double for the first baseman. Sometimes that's what it takes. And we've said that before, as Jaden King in the EDC tournament. Did he get hit? Did he not get hit? Then he lined a double into left field. Then Josiah Hoffman, similar situation here. Did he get out of the way? Did he not get out of the way? It's the first hit for Wahpeton, who leads 4-2. Catcher sets up on the outside corner to Rittenhauer. The delivery. Hard hit ball back of the middle, and that ate a pitcher up. He goes back to 1-4 for the 1-3 putout, but advances the runner 90 feet away. 2 down as Caden Kappas steps in. Kappas walked twice, so again, officially, the leadoff man, no at-bats. Hasn't got a hit yet, or I should say hitless. Scored a run in the first, got stranded at third in the second. The pitch to Kappas, outside corner, misses low. 1-0 count on deck. Gavin Schroeder, 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly out to the third baseman. Anderson, the delivery. Hard hit ball, chopper, and Hoffman able to glove it cleanly. One 0 count. I was going to say, not an ideal spot to be in if you're the guy on third. Try to stay away from the ball. The 1-1, the pitch. Kappas watches it go by for a ball low. 2-1 count as the breaking ball didn't stay in the strike zone long enough. 2-1 count. The high knee kick, the delivery. Ball misses away. 3-1 count. Kappas steps back in, the leadoff man. His team leads 4-2. Anderson, the delivery. Breaking ball. Kappas watched it go by for a strike on the inside corner. 3-2 count. So payoff pitch coming up. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Runner on third. Anderson steps off at the back of the mound as the catcher comes to talk to his guy. Nothing like having a conversation. I'm getting in a rhythm. I've just thrown a nice breaking ball for a strike, and my catcher wants to come out and talk to me. I had a couple of situations like that. And I was like, what are you talking to me for? We'll talk in a minute. Let me get this third strike. 3-2 count. The delivery. Breaking ball doesn't break. Stays high as Kappas draws his third walk of the afternoon. Gavin Schroeder comes to the plate. Runners on the corners for post 20. Hoffman had a double, advanced on the Rittenhauer liner up the middle that the pitcher was able to stay in front of. Jackson Fleetfoot on deck, 1 for 1 today with a single and a run scored. Two down, runners on the corners. The pitch. Runner goes. Kappas slides in, and yes, that's the second time this game that the third out came sliding into second base. So we'll come back with the top of the fifth. Wahpeton leaves 1 runner left on base. 4-2 lead for post 20. We'll be back with more on B92.7, streaming live at KBMW News Live on YouTube.
When you think of a local crop and farm insurance agency, call Bayer Insurance. They are your local ag agency. Their farm policies cover all aspects of your farm operation and offer the most all-risk coverage available at a very competitive price. Bayer Insurance Agency knows crop hail insurance. Let Bayer Insurance Agency review your coverage, and together they can properly cover your 2023 crops. Call Bayer Insurance Agency today at 642-0955. Our plans are based on yours.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
Welcome to the top of the fifth, and the flame-throwing right-handed pitcher, Braxton Polly, on the hill. As Jaden King gets pulled. So Polly is a straight replacement for King, as King will be DHing as well. He'll stay up. He stays in the batting order. We watched Polly warm up in the bullpen earlier. That we said that he was up and moving around, so glad to see him throwing some innings. Beck Bloom, Jace Freeze, or Foray, and Noah Freeze, your 8-9 one-hitters for East Grand Forks, hitting this inning. As Jackson Fleetfoot goes out to have a conversation with his pitcher. And Fleetfoot, a senior, probably going to be a junior. Fleetfoot, a graduating senior, probably going to be a junior next year. So tries to bestow some of that upperclassman wisdom. Now, done 4 years of high school baseball. Not quite sure what the conversation is with the coaches on East Grand Forks and the home plate umpire. And we finally have a conversation broken up. Bloom, the third baseman, comes into the box. Bloom's a big third baseman, very tall. I was in the dugout with him before the game, talking about that Lemoore loss, and he towered over me. Pauly on the hill, the right-hander. The delivery, high fly ball as Tori Ulick goes back on it, fades back on it, and it's going to be a one-bouncer to the wall. Bloom rounds the second, comes into third. A stand-up triple. He dives into third, so a triple from Bloom to start this fifth inning. That win kind of helped Bloom out. Jack Foray comes in as he represents the tying run. East Grand Forks was able to put 2 on in the third inning. A 1-2-3 in the fourth, and at the top of the fifth, Foray represents the tying run. Pauly out of the stretch, the delivery, high fly ball on the first baseline. 0-1 count, nobody out, 1 on. Nice hit from Bloom. I think that if he if he tries to directionally hit that ball somewhere, might have gone. The pitch, high fly ball in the infield as Kappas goes back on the outfield grass, puts his glove up, tries not to lose it. Runner stays at third, 1 down in the top of the fifth. As Noah Freeze steps in, 1 for 2 today with a single and a strikeout. And King's day is done. So that's 4 innings, 7 Ks, and 2 hits allowed. Pauly out of the stretch, the pitch, ball in the dirt, 1-0 count to the leadoff man, Hunter Vanderson on deck. 0 for 1 today with a strikeout, and run scored, and drew a walk as well in that third inning. The pitch, ball goes off the front shoulder of Freeze. So a hit by pitch puts a runners on the corners. Riley Hams on deck. Drew a walk and had an RBI single in the third. Fleetfoot gives the signs in front of the plate, comes back behind. Seen a couple of throwdowns already with that field umpire being, I might consider charitable. Outside, corner for a strike. 0-1 count. as Wahpeton has finished 2 innings getting thrown out on the base pass. The 0-1, runner takes his lead at first. The pitch, Polly tricks him with a curveball. 0-2 count now to Vanderson. Trying to get the crowd pumped up. 0-2 count. Polly out of the stretch. Comes set. Working on the first base side of the rubber. The delivery. Breaking ball. Chopper. Timian able to glove it. No. Goes off his glove and a run scores. Makes this a 4-3 game. A John Randall hop puts 2 runners on. Was an error or hit? Hams comes in. Runner on second and first. The pitch. Ball misses away. 1-0 count. E5 on the Vanderson hit to the third baseman. That's Riley Timian over there in the hot corner. Delivery from Polly. High fly ball. It's going to be in the power gap on the right side. Bounces off the wall. 1 run scores. And we're tied ball game. A double by Hams. Scores Freeze from second. Vanderson moves to third. Hams at second base. Tanner Nowalski steps in. One down, 2 runners on. Infield playing the grass. Hard hit ball. Rittenhauer tries to dive for it. Rolls into center field. That's going to give East Grand Forks a 1-run lead. Second run rolls in for a 2-run lead. 6-4 lead for East Grand Forks. So a bases clearing single from Nowalski scores Vanderson and Nowalski. And Coach Hocker comes out to talk to Pauly. So what was a 4-2 lead, a 4-run 5th inning, gives East Grand Forks the 6-4 lead. Jance Van Epps, the catcher, coming up to the plate, and this might be who Pauly wants to see. 2 strikeouts on the day. Jake Sutherland 0 for 2, as well as so is Carson McDonald Anderson. They combined for 0 for 2. Van Epps steps to the plate. Runner on first. 1 down. 6-4 lead for East Grand Forks on the top of this inning. The pitch misses inside. 1-0 count. It's Braxton Pauly. Working on the first base side of the rubber. The delivery. High fly ball. Gavin Schroeder in right field fades back on it. Makes the can of corn grab in the outfield. 2 down. Jake Sutherland steps in. And you were hoping that with the change from King to Pauly, that what you would get is a maybe hitters being out in front of the ball. Opposite effect occurred. Pitch misses low and inside. 1-0 count. Instead, seems like the East Grand Forks batters were prepared for Pauly's delivery and speed. The 1-0, 2 down, runner on first. The pitch, ball in the outside corner, misses away. 2-0 count to the right-handed hitter. The pitch, ball in the dirt. Count goes 3-0. Delivery, ball in the inside corner for a strike. 3-1 count, and Levi Anderson on deck. Anderson, which started the game earlier, an inside pitch goes off the head of Sutherland. So Pauly's Fastball creeps up inside, brings up Anderson. Anderson takes off the catcher's gear, comes to the plate. Flew out to the right fielder his last time at the dish, as he is the number 9 hitter this inning. Two runners on for Anderson. Pitch on the outside corner, catches him looking. 0-1 count. So Jaden King left this game in the 4th inning, 7 Ks, 2 hits, with a 4-2 lead, pitching the dirt. 1-1 count. So Braxton Pauley now going to be the pitcher of record for post 20, depending on if this team can rally back in the back half of this game. The delivery, breaking ball, chopper goes past Timian. Kappas picks it up, nowhere to go with it, loads the bases. Nowowski at first, Sutherland at second, and Anderson at first. 2 down, and we go back to the top of this one as Beck Bloom comes back up. Then Grand Forks is officially batted around. Not where you want to be if you are Braxton Pauley. Pauley comes set out of the stretch. The delivery, breaking ball, misses high. 1-0 count. Nobody in the bullpen yet for post 20. The 1-0 count. Comes down the hill. The pitch. And Bloom watches one go by for a strike. 1-1 count. Bloom started this inning with a triple to right center field. Pauley can't afford to give up one of those now. The 1-1. Breaking ball. Slow roller to Kappas. It short goes 2 with it for the 6-4 putout to end the 5th inning. So after 4.5, we go to the bottom of the 5th. You're listening to B92.7. Wahpeton trails 6-4. We'll have more for you in a minute on B92.7, streaming live at KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Are you tired of impersonal service and surprise fees from your bank? Time to change that, and fast. Just open your new checking account at Bell Bank, in person or online. It's America's best checking, and we'll work with you to make your switch as smooth as possible. Get started at bell.bank/easy. Already a happy Bell customer? Tell a friend. Once they switch, you'll both get $50. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Bonus will be deposited within 5 business days after qualifications are met. $50 minimum deposit to open.
Belmore & Sons in Wahpeton provides their customers with sewer and water line installation, mounds and drain fields, trenching and excavating, septic repair, and septic plumbing. Belmore & Sons are licensed, bonded, and certified. Give them a call at 642-8689 or 640-7662. Belmore & Sons, serving the area in sewer and water line installation, mounds and drain fields, trenching and excavating, septic repair, and septic pumping. Give them a call at 642-8689.
Welcome back. A 4-run 5th inning for East Grand Forks gives them a 6-4 lead coming into the bottom of the 5th. Wahpeton batters this inning. Gavin Schroeder, Jackson Fleetfoot, and Jaden King. King was replaced completely as he left the game with a 4-2 lead, and now he's going to try to help get his teammate Braxton Pauley the win. Anderson on the hill as Levi Anderson behind the plate. Beck Bloom on the hill. So Bloom has a chance here to get the win as well. Schroeder at the plate. The high knee kick, the pitch. Ball misses away. 1-0 count. Bloom uses his size, and I believe this is the first inning that he's throwing in this game. In the bottom of the fifth, the high knee kick, the delivery out of the windup. Chopper back to the shortstop, fields it cleanly on the dirt, goes one with it on the side arm. Nice hose. Gets Schroeder down the baseline. Gavin Schroeder doesn't come out of the box slow either. Jackson Fleetfoot 1 for 1 today with a single and a run scored in the first inning. Riley Timian, or Jaden King on deck. No, Braxton Polly going to replace King completely in the batting order. He's going to get some at-bats this game, too. High fastball misses 1-0 count. So Braxton Polly going to get some at-bats, too. Congratulations to him. The delivery, high fly ball, goes back into the net. 1-1 count. One down, nobody on for post 20 at the bottom of the fifth, trailing 6-4. Riley Timian in the hole. Bloom, the high knee kick, the right-hander, the delivery, breaking ball, misses behind Fleetfoot, the 2-1 count. And as a hitter, you say to yourself, you know what, I don't know what's worse, having a pitcher that has a really good curveball or somebody that's still developing it. Because if they're still developing it, the odds of me getting hit are pretty high. The 2-1 count. Bloom on the hill, the high knee kick, the delivery to the plate, inside pitch. Top of the strike zone for Fleetfoot, 2-2 count. Chris Kappas, the head coach of Post 20, did not look excited coming out of the dugout in between innings. Bloom on the hill, the high knee kick from the right-hander. The pitch to Fleetfoot on the outside corner, misses away, 3-2 count. Pauly on deck. Full count. The delivery misses inside and high. Ball 4. So second walk of the day for Fleetfoot as Braxton Polly comes in. Jaden King struck out and got hit by a pitch in the third. And Polly, a lot of power in those legs. If he can get a hold of one. Fleetfoot going to take his lead at first base. Polly, a right-handed batter. The key is to not be afraid in the batter's box if you're Pauly. Just got to swing the bat hard. The delivery, hard hit ball back up the middle. Shortstop gloves it cleanly. Goes 2, goes 1 for the double play. A 6-3 double play ends the fifth. So after 5 complete, we go to the top of the sixth. 6-4 lead for East Grand Forks. We'll have more in a minute on B92.7 and streaming live at KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Join a winning team at Cargill Wahpeton. Starting pay of $24.90 an hour plus $3,000 sign-on bonus. Cargill Wahpeton now hiring for operations technicians. Comprehensive benefits package and immediate PTO accrual. Apply online at www.cargill.com/careers. Cargill is an equal opportunity employer. If you'd like to advertise a job opening on the KBMW Radio Employment Connection, reserve a spot by contacting us at 701-642-8747 or email studio@kbmwnews.com.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Welcome back to the top of the sixth. East Grand Forks, they put 4 up in the fifth, trying to keep things going, leading 6-4 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. It's going to be Jace Forey up to bat this inning. The delivery from Pauly, hard hit ball back in the middle. Kappas fields it cleanly, goes 1, in time for the 6-3 putout. As Noah Freeze steps in. Freeze today 1 for 2 with a hit by pitch and a run scored. Delivery, breaking ball, misses high. 1-0 count, 1 down. Braxton Pauly taking his time on the hill. The windup, the delivery, ball misses inside, 2-0 count. Six-4 lead for East Grand Forks. The high knee kick, the delivery. Swinging and a miss as Freeze chases one. 2-1 count, nobody on, 1 down. The delivery. Swinging and a miss. 2-2 count. So Freeze, he's chasing the ball high and inside. So if you're Pauly and Fleet, that's where you put this third strike. See if he'll chase another one. The 2-2. High and inside. Didn't chase that time. Full count. On deck, Hunter Vardason, who had a good game or a good inning. Got on an error. Scored a run in the 5th. The pitch catches him looking, so Freeze goes back to the bench. Pauly's first K of the afternoon. Second K for Freeze as Hunter Vardason steps in. Trying to end this 6th inning. Get back in the batter's box if you're post 20. The delivery. Ball fouled off of Fleet. 0-1 count. Vardason struck out in the 1st. Walked and scored a run in the 3rd. And got on an error, scored a run in the 5th, so 2 scored runs. As Detroit Lakes shows up, they play in the 5 o'clock game. You can watch that game live at John Randall Field. Ball hit to the left side. Timmy not able to get a glove on it, so a single by Vardason brings up Riley Ham. Ham's walked in the 1st, singled in the 3rd, hit a double in the 5th. I don't think he's going to get 2 more at-bats. Scored a run in the 5th inning. Hams has a chance here. The pitch, high fly ball as Tori Ulick takes a couple steps back and comes in to make the scoop grab. Fly out to center field, brings an end to the top of the 6th after 5.5. We go in the bottom of the 6th, a 6-4 lead for East Grand Forks. You listen to B92.7 and streaming live at KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Summer of 2023 is here, and it is the best time to do the zoo. At Jankaba Zoo, they have all kinds of mammals, such as silly spider monkeys, otters, tigers, and bears. Stop down and see the cheetahs, Chica and Naya, the bobcat family, Jack and Clover. Jankaba Zoo is bigger and better than ever. Stop down and see what makes Jankaba Zoo one of the best zoos in the country. Jankaba Zoo opens 7 days a week, 10 till 7.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Welcome back to the bottom of the 6th. Wahpeton trails 6-4 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Riley Timmy and Caden Hocker and Tori Ulick up to bat, the 5, 6, 7 hitters for post 20. Timmy an 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts, trying to break up the monotony. Bloom on the hill for East Grand Forks, the right-hander. The delivery, check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. 1-0 count on the low ball. Home plate umpire asks the field ump, no. 1-0 count. Timian open stance. Bloom on the hill. The pitch. Catches the outside corner of the plate for a strike. 1-1 count. Now let's see if Bloom does the same thing in his delivery again as he worked his shoulders the last time. He does. The pitch. Ball misses high. 2-0 count. So what Bloom is doing is he comes set, and as he's coming home, he rotates that back shoulder forward and then rotates it back again. The pitch. Swing and a foul ball by Timian. 2-2 count. That's a dangerous action on your delivery because what that does is it tricks the hitter, messes up their timing, and sometimes you might get called for a balk on some of those. Base is empty, though. The delivery, the pitch, swung on and missed by Timian, and that'll be his third K of the day. Caden Hockert steps in, grounded out to the pitcher, got on a fielder's choice, and was thrown out on the base pass. So 0 for 2 today as Wahpeton Post 20 trails by 2 runs, 6-4. Dory Ulick on deck. The pitch to Hockert, fouled off. 0-1 count. Nowalski had a tough time, gave up 4 earned runs to start this one, but the 2 relief pitchers have done a good job. Pitch down and away, or down inside, 1-0 count, or 1-1 count to Caden Hockert. This is Anderson and Bloom. This is the third pitcher we've seen today. The delivery, ball in the inside corner, misses Hockert by a hair, 2-1 count. Ulick on deck, scored a run in the second inning, struck out in the fourth. The pitch, hard hit ball down the third baseline, foul. Chris Kapp is the third base coach over there, able to make the grab. 2-2 count. Hockert steps back in. The 2-2. Change up on the outside. Bounces in the left-handed batter's box. Full count. Bloom out of the windup. Shakes off the first. Nods at the second. Comes set. The delivery. Ball in the outside corner. Misses far and away. Walks Hockert. Brings up Tori Ulick. So Ulick represents the tying run as we're in the final 2 frames of action, the 6th. Bottom of the 6th for Ulick, the center fielder. Josiah Hoffman on deck. Had a double after getting hit in the head. Took one off the helmet. They said he didn't get out of the way in time, so he said, you know what, I'll send one down the left field line. Bloom working on the first base side of the rubber, the right-hander. The delivery to Ulick outside on the left-handed batter. 0-1 count. And Ulick, the super senior, didn't play baseball this fall or spring, so he's still getting into hitter shape, working in the back half of the lineup. Easing him in. The pitch on the outside, misses away. 1-1 count. Probably the right idea if you're this post-20 squad. Give you as much time as possible to get adjusted to live pitching again. 1-1 count. The delivery. Ball in the inside corner, misses. Bloom trying to find the strike zone. Corners playing in, middle infield playing back, playing double play. Hoffman on deck. 2-1 count to Ulick. The pitch, hard hit ball to the first base side, rolls into right field as hops off the right fielder's glove. He's going to go third with it. Hard throw, bounce, and Hockert gets third on a close play at the bag. Right fielder might have looked like he was trying to scoop that ball up, and instead of going in the glove, kind of caught the top of the glove and was scooped over his head. Hockert said, you know what, that's enough for me to take third. He does. So Hockert at third base. Tori Ulick gets a single, his first hit of the day, and corner the corners. And Josiah Hoffman has a chance here to bring a runner home, 90 feet away. Hoffman steps in, taps the bag. Bottom of the 6th. The delivery. Outside corner. Anderson looks the runner back from behind the plate. 1-0 count. So Levi Anderson behind the plate. Bloom on the hill for East Grand Forks. They lead by 2, 6-4 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Bottom of the 6th, Wahpeton trying to get those runs back. Hockert at third, Ulick at first. Catcher sets up on the outside corner to Hoffman, and Bloom takes a step off the mound. Runners go back to their bases. Corners playing the infield grass. Middle infield playing back to potentially get double play. Having a couple of double plays today. They doubled up Braxton Pauley. The pitch. Ball in the inside corner. The throw down. Second baseman cuts it off. Sends it back home. Not in time as Caden Hockert steals home. Ulick stays at first base. So Ulick wanted to say, hey, I'm not getting thrown out of the base pass. Caden Hockert said, I'll take it home. Stolen home by Hockert. Brings Hoffman back to the plate. 1-0 count. Runner on first. 1-1 count. Took a timeout. Looks like he's stretching out that hamstring. Might be part of the reason why he decided to go back to first base. If you got a square wheel, you one down. Six-5 lead for East Grand Forks after the runner scores from third base. Hoffman had a double in the 4th inning, trying to tie this one back up. Ulick has a conservative lead at first base. The delivery, hard hit ball down the third baseline, goes foul. 1-1 count. I've seen more balls go foul. 1-2 for Hoffman. I've seen more balls go foul at John Randall Field than probably any other ballpark in the world. I don't know what it is. It seems every hitter just pulls it just a little bit foul down that third baseline. Ulick takes his lead at first. The delivery catches him looking, so Hoffman going to go back to the bench. 2 down for Jack Ridenour. Runner on first base as the number 9 hitter comes to the plate. Caden Kapp is on deck. 0 for 0 today with 3 walks. Got thrown out on the base pass in the 4th inning. Ridenour open stance, 0 for 2 today. The pitch. Down the middle of the plate high, 1-0 count. Chris Kappas gives the signs from third base as his second baseman steps back in. Bloom working from the first base side of the rubber. The pitch. Ball in the outside corner for a strike, and the throw down. Oh, he got underneath the tag. That is impressive for Tori Ulick. I think he's the first Wahpeton player to steal second base today without getting thrown out by the catcher. And of all of the throwdowns there, that one is the one that I think was the closest. As the East Grand Forks coach comes out to talk about it, home plate umpire comes out to have a conversation as well as the powwow broken up. 1-0 count. Stolen base by Tori Ulick. Like I said, very impressive considering that he was complaining about a hamstring issue, and Wahpeton has already had 2 players thrown out on the throw down to second. 1-1 count. So in scoring position for Ridenour, as it's a 6-5 game. East Grand Forks leads in the bottom of the 6th. Bloom looks back, the delivery. Ridenour watched it go by for a strike. Bottom of the strike zone, 1-2 count. Caden Kapp is on deck, the leadoff man for post 20. Might have a chance here to bat again in the 7th. The pitch. Ball misses away. 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. First base is empty. Tori Ulick at second. Hockert scored a run earlier in this inning to cut the lead to 1. Bloom looks back at his runner. The knee kick, the delivery. Chopper down the third baseline goes foul. Count stays 2-2. Open stands for Ridenour. Runner takes his lead at second base. 2-2 count. Second or shortstop holding Ulick on. The delivery. Ball inside. 3-2 count. Ulick about halfway to third base on his lead, which is exactly where you want him to be. Try to beat out any ball hit on the infield. Full count. First base is empty. 2 down. Ulick dancing at second. The pitch from Bloom. Inside, and Riddenauer goes down coming. So after 6 complete, 1 runner left on base, a 6-5 lead for East Grand Forks as we go to the top of the 7th on B92.7, streaming live at KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Mindak Farmers Cooperative is proud to be serving the Red River Valley since 1974. The staff at Mindak Farmers Cooperative would like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of the agribusiness community. From the fields to the parts stores to the factory, everyone works together to sweeten the local economy, pumping millions into the strength of our schools, community, and businesses. Thank you all for supporting the local farmers and our communities. Your sugar by nature, Mindak Farmers Cooperative in Wahpeton.
As much as we all like to win, it's important to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is one of the most important aspects of any sport. The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of the players, coaches, and spectators are remembered. The next time you attend a game, think of how history will remember you. Good sports show you how to play the game. This message brought to you by Schmitty's Plumbing, Heating, and Sheet Metal Incorporated, your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning service in Wahpeton. Call them at 642-6574.
Welcome back as we come into the top of the 7th, final frame of baseball at John Randall Field in this game number 3 of our triple header. Shout out to the Minnesota Twins who got the win today. 9-4 win over the Toronto Blue Jays. Congratulations as the pitch from Pauly, hard hit ball to the second baseman. Riddenauer gloves it cleanly, goes 1 for the 4-3 put out. Tanner Nowowski, 1 pitch, 1 out for Pauly. Jace Van Epps steps to the bag. So after a tough 5th inning, Pauly able to keep things civil here. Trying to get in and out of this inning and potentially retake the lead in the 7th. Breaking ball in the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 count, and Van Epps, you know, you might want to take a swing at that one. That's probably the best pitch you're going to see at this at-bat. The windup, the delivery. Chopper in front of the plate and goes foul as it rolls out of the first base box. 0-2 count. Sometimes that happens where you see that big meatball coming at you and you're just on top of it versus getting the clean bat. 0-2 count. Pauly, the right-handed pitcher, right-handed batter. The delivery. Hard hit ball into the net. 0-2 count on the foul. Jake Sutherland on deck. 0 for 2 today with a hit by a pitch. The 0-2, the delivery. Ball misses high and away. 1-2 count. The windup, the delivery. Hard hit ball back up the middle. Riddenauer gets a glove on it, keeps it from rolling, and overthrows Hoffman. Luckily, the runner stays at first. So a single by Van Epps. And Jake Sutherland steps to the plate. 1 down, runner on first. Sutherland trying to extend the lead, a 1-run lead in the top of the 7th, 6-5, East Grand Forks. Tori Ulick walks back, and Pauly's going to take a step off the mound. Engages back on the first base side of the rubber. Comes set. The delivery from Pauly, ball in the dirt. 1-0 count. Anderson had a single, and then also, had a single in the 5th inning. He's on deck. The pitch, high fly ball as Toriula gets underneath it, or fights to get underneath it. That's going to be a deep shot. Rolls all the way to the 372 marker in right center field. Runner rounds third, comes home. Play at the plate. Fleetfoot's get the ball. Tries to get it out of the way and out at the plate. A beautiful throw to get to Fleetfoot at home plate. Cap has gunned it. 2 down as the second out of the inning comes on Jace Van Epps trying to take home plate. A double by Sutherland. And I'm not quite sure why Van Epps thought he could take home there as the ball was already at the relay man when he was rounding into third. 2 down, runner on second. The pitch from Pauly outside misses the strike zone. Oh, no, catches the very outside of that strike zone. 0-1 count. That ball was about 6 inches off the plate, it looked like, from here. Pauly's second pitch down the pipe for a strike. 0-2. So Braxton Pauly might get out of this inning without allowing a run. The 0-2, the delivery. Ball in the front of the plate. 1-2 count. And that ball hit by Sutherland, man. One of the harder hit balls we've seen. And it kept, because, yeah, it was kept rising and rising and rising before it finally decided to land in front of the 372 marker in right center field. And again, you got to wonder what was going through Van Epps' head as he rounded third base, because I imagine the third base coach was telling him to hold up too. 6-5 lead for East Grand Forks. Runner at second. The delivery. Ball in the outside corner. Gets him looking. So Pauly gets out of the inning without giving up a run. Bottom of the seventh comes up in a moment. Wahpeton trails 6-5. You're listening to B92.7. You're home for American Legion Baseball.
I know everyone is ready for summer, but is your car? Bring your car in for a pit stop at Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Get a multi-point inspection done for those long summer rides. Oil change, new tires, brake pad, and rotor installations are all something to look into, so you can spend more time at the lake rather than stuck on the side of the road. Plus, you can get 10% off on all AC labor. Located at 101 North 11th Street in Wahpeton or online at smithmotors.com. That's smithmotors.com.
At Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing in Dwight, we're dedicated to serve America's hard-working sugar beet growers. We have Amity and Artsway aftermarket lifter wheels, along with a large inventory of parts for all makes and models of sugar beet equipment and toppers. In stock and available for pickup or shipping. Count on the experienced team at Valley Beet full-service shop for all your sugar beet equipment repairs or to respiral or replastic grab rolls. Just a quick drive west of Wahpeton or south of Fargo. There's no job too big or small for Valley Beet Service of Dwight. Give us a call at 642-1181. That's Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing.
B92.7 is KBMW FM Breckenridge Wahpeton, powered by Vision Ford. DriveWithVision.com.
So we have our fourth pitcher of the game as Hams comes on to pitch potentially the final 3 outs of this game as East Grand Forks leads 6-5. But you know what? Top of the order comes up for Wahpeton. It's going to be Kappas, Schroeder, Fleetfoot. What does that mean today? Well, Kappas 0 for 0, hasn't recorded a hit, hasn't recorded a strikeout either. Walked 3 times. Gavin Schroeder 0 for 2. Jackson Fleetfoot 1 for 1. Walked twice, scored a run. So it's going to be Kappas. He's had a good eye today, trying to be that leadoff man, and he represents the tying run, winning run, represented by Gavin Schroeder. See if they can get runners across the plate. The high knee kick, the delivery. Hard hit ball back up the middle. A 1-3 putout as Ham. Kappas didn't want to watch any pitches there. As Jackson Schroeder steps up to the plate. Wahpeton down to their final. Gavin Schroeder steps to the plate. 0 for 2 today. the right fielder. Ham, the high knee kick, the delivery. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher, inside pitch misses. 1-0 count. Ham, long and lanky, to say the absolute least. Say about almost like probably a 48-inch wingspan. 2-0 count. Schroeder steps back in. The pitch inside corner. Catches him. 2-1 count. One down, nobody on for post 20. Jackson Fleetfoot on deck. 1 for 1 today. Scored a run in the first. Got stranded twice. Delivery from Ham on the outside. Bounces in the left-handed batter's box. 3-1 count. So Schroeder represents the tying run. Fleetfoot represents the potential game-winning run. Ham out of the windup, the delivery. Ball in the inside corner. Called strike, 3-2 count. Wahpeton fans not happy about that one on the inside corner. Full count to Schroeder. The 3-2. Watches it for a called third strike, and that is not what you want if you're head coach Chris Kappas. I imagine he's not happy in that third base coach's box as Fleetfoot steps into the plate. Down to their final out. Wahpeton trails 6-5. But if there's a guy that could tie it up, it would be Fleetfoot. He's had a pretty big bat all season long. Breeze coming still in strong from center field into right. Ham out of the windup. The delivery from the right-hander. Ball in the inside corner for a strike as Fleetfoot looks back in disbelief. 0-1 count. Fleetfoot taps both sides of the plate. The high knee kick, the delivery, ball in the dirt again. 1-1 count. Some fans thought that should have been a strike as it landed about 4 inches in front of the plate. The 1-1 count, 2 down, nobody on for post 20. Ball in the outside corner, misses away, 2-1. As King re-enters hitting for Pauly. The pitch. Ball misses low and inside. 3-1 count. So King re-entering, hitting for Pauly. Pauly grounded into a double play. The pitch. Hard hit ball. Second baseman watches it go by. Rolls into right field. As post 20 trying to get a 2-out rally going. That's going to be Fleetfoot's second hit of the day. As Jaden King steps in. So King struck out and got hit by a pitch. Pauly grounded into a double play, and they said, you know what? Brewer going to come on for Fleetfoot. A little bit more speed than the catcher. The delivery. Ball misses inside high on King. 1-0 count. Tying run at first. Go ahead run at the plate. King steps back in, taps both sides of the plate. Hams out of the stretch. Fouled straight back by King. 1-1 count. As King takes a couple practice chops, steps back into the box. Riley Timian on deck. 0 for 3 today with 3 Ks. The pitch. Ball misses on the outside corner. 2-1 count. This East Grand Forks coaching staff, they trust Riley Ham to come in and get the save. Their team leads 6-5. Wahpeton down to their final out. 2-1 count to King. The pitch swung on and missed by King. 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And King steps in. Ham in the warm-ups had a pretty nasty breaking ball. The pitch swung on and missed by Jaden King, and that'll end this one. 6-5 win for East Grand Forks. This is the first time Wahpeton has lost back-to-back games in American Legion Baseball, and I can't remember the last time. It's been a while. First time of the season. We'll come back with your post-game show in a moment on B92.7, streaming live at KBMW News, live on YouTube.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Summer of 2023 is here, and it is the best time to do the zoo. At Jankaba Zoo, they have all kinds of mammals, such as silly spider monkeys, otters, tigers, and bears. Stop down and see the cheetahs, Chica and Naya, the bobcat family, Jack and Clover. Jankaba Zoo is bigger and better than ever. Stop down and see what makes Jankaba Zoo one of the best zoos in the country. Jankaba Zoo opens 7 days a week, 10 till 7.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Want a bigger home, or is it time to downsize? Now is the time to own your dream home. What's really important is finding a home that's right for you. No one has more experience and expertise than Action Realty in Wahpeton. They are your hometown real estate agency, serving the Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding areas with 5 available agents that are ready to work for you. Whether you're buying or selling, call Action Realty today at 642-4700. And make sure to listen to the Action Crew talk real estate on KBMW every Tuesday morning around 9 a.m.
When you think of a local crop and farm insurance agency, call Bayer Insurance. They are your local ag agency. Their farm policies cover all aspects of your farm operation and offer the most all-risk coverage available at a very competitive price. Bayer Insurance Agency knows crop hail insurance. Let Bayer Insurance Agency review your coverage, and together they can properly cover your 2023 crops. Call Bayer Insurance Agency today at 642-0955. Our plans are based on yours.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas, and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
Welcome back to B92.7. As we wrap up this one, Wahpeton drops their second game of the day to East Grand Forks after losing in their first game of the day to Lemoore, 5-4 loss in in 7 innings. Today, Wahpeton loses 6-5 after having a 4-0 lead at one point. Let's go through your lineup. We'll start with the visiting team and the winners on the scoreboard. East Grand Forks post 157. Noah Freeze 1 for 3 today. Hunter Varson 1 for 3 with a run scored. Riley Hams 3 for 3 with a run scored and RBI. He's also got the save. Tanner Nowowski 1 for 4. Jace Van Epps 1 for 4. Jake Sutherland 1 for 3. Carson McDonald 0 for 2. Levi Anderson 1 for 2 with a run scored. Beck Bloom 1 for 3. And Jace Foray with 0 for 3. For Wahpeton, Caden Kappas 0 for 1 with a run scored. Gavin Schroeder 0 for 3 with a run scored. Jackson Fleetfoot 2 for 2. Jaden King went 0 for 2. Braxton Polly went 0 for 1. Riley Timian 0 for 3. Caden Hockert 0 for 2 with a run scored. Tori Ulick 1 for 2 with a run scored. Josiah Hoffman 1 for 3. And Jack Riddenauer 0 for 3. Well, they play again tomorrow, 5:30 first pitch against Detroit Lakes. We'll have it for you right here on B92.7, streaming live at KBMW News Live on YouTube. For everybody on the I3G Sports Network, I want to thank you for joining me. Andrew Zimmel, one last time from John Randall Field. East Grand Forks 6, Wahpeton 5. We'll be back tomorrow for more baseball.
This Wahpeton Post 20 baseball tournament game was brought to you by Bell Bank, Belmore & Sons, Cargill, Carlson Valley Insurance,